Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mega Man 2 randomizer race for the No Reset Marathon this year, 2022. My name is Charlie Boy, and I'm joined here today by Frico.
This is probably the cue for me to start speaking, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh, okay. All right. It's been a
we got a
while.
great
I'm a
race.
little off my game. It's been close to a year now for doing commentary on a Mega Man 2 randomizer run.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's true. And today we have the runners Arispici. That will be our Mega Man 2 Randomizer 2021 non-qualifier tournament champion. We have casualtom82, which was our Mega Man 2 Rando 2021 qualifier tournament runner-up. We have siberianbull9, the Mega Man X Randomizer tournament winner, and also Mega Man 6 POW% world record holder, and then matphilly, our community veteran who's been in every tournament just about. I want to thank Duckfist for making the randomizer, Squidman, Daggett, and Mad Ewok Herd for picking up the community development after Duckfist was done and made it open source. And of course, we have commentary veteran with us today, Frico. So and if you guys stay tuned to after the run, we have a special announcement as well. So without further ado, I guess I'll count these guys down. And we can't forget, LV Creed has rolled the seed due to your donations. The choice of the character is Mario, which is actually new to this version of the randomizer. Technically, this is a custom sprite set. So actually, 0.6.2 is the most recent version of the randomizer. However, the sprites and enemies are brand new, and first you're seeing them here first. This is the first public showcasing of the Mario sprite with the enemies and the bosses as randomized sprites. So I'm quite excited to see what we have in store. So without further ado, if our runners are ready, then I'll go ahead and count us down. I believe they're ready. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty, we're off to the races. Yes, please.
Ooh, looks like we have a couple early resets. So I see. All right, Arispici has found his way into a stage of his liking. Casual Tom and Siberian Bull all finding stages that they like. matphilly might have been looking around and starting on Heatman's stage. Now that's a bit of a gamble here. Not one of the easiest stages to start with.
Yeah, and he's gonna meet the pit as well as for maybe choosing that. So 0.6 of the randomizer version, it actually updated the collection of item drops or health drops, and it's actually a fast collect. Also, the update includes fast health refills, so like your health itself refills faster along with collection of that, and you teleport faster out of boss rooms. So these runners, it is to be noted that they are brand new. This is going to be each of their first runs with the new sprites as well. So don't be too hard if these guys die or anything like that. That's what we want. As viewers, we want to see the struggle, but as runners, of course, they don't want to struggle. So that's going to be Shotman, a little turret for Shotman on matphilly's screen. Meanwhile, Arispici just destroys, I believe that was Crashman in Flash stage, or the equivalent of. We got Airman with some new graphics. Ooh, looking sick. That on Casual Tom's screen, he's in his fight. Siberian Bull at the end of Bubble Man stage. Of course, if you get Crashman stage early in the randomizer, that's when people do like the reset. Ooh, and there is Toadman from Mega Man 4. Properly in the water, I would say. Of course, Toadman is a palette swap for Woodman stage, or sorry, Woodman, the boss.
Yeah, Siberian Bull having a little difficulty with that. Not maybe it's a little more difficult to get the proper placement to get inside of the shield. Very difficult to see where things are, but it looks like Siberian Bull able to take down our palette swap Woodman and getting equipped with the Proto card, but more importantly, item 1 showing up, so that will help with other stages, and Casual Tom finding his way into the aforementioned Crashman stage. So without the items, Casual Tom has to take the elevator here, and this is going to cost him some time, where item 1 or item 3, if the runners are able to find it, will allow them to make up a significant amount of time on Casual Tom later on in the race when they encounter the Crashman stage.
Yeah, meanwhile, matphilly finding Huggable Bubble Man. That's Huggles. We call him Huggles in the Rando community because his AI homes on Mega Man's position, or in this case, Mario. So he's going to find that at the end of Heatman stage, and he's going to make it through. Honestly, with all the craziness going on, I did not check to see if any of these guys got weapons. But yeah, and as I mentioned, you know, you don't want crash early, and that's exactly what Tom is doing, like Frico mentioned, because you do lose time in order taking those elevator sections. There are a few zips, which this is any percent, so you can zip in this category of racing to get past those elevator screens, and that will end up saving you about, I don't know, 45 seconds to even as much as a minute. Unfortunately, Tom's not going to get that save. Siberian Bull is going to go ahead and fight Crashman in Flash stage and get out, and Heatman is Pikachu over there in Wood stage as Arispici is showing off.
All right, so far I've seen matphilly pick up item 2, and I believe Siberian Bull has item 1. So that's all of the items I've seen so far. I tend to say the runners will rely on the Buster Shot for most of the enemies encountered during the stages. However, we may see a little bit of looking through as Arispici finding Heatman stage. We'll see if he's going to brave it or just dump himself right into the drink. No, going to have a go at it. So interesting that our runners are not just opting out of this Heatman stage early on as matphilly finishes off another Robot Master.
Yeah, I believe that that is heat, the weapon heat wave that Siberian Bull is using, or charged heat. It might be auto-charged heat. I could be wrong. Like supercharged heat. So the randomizer also randomizes the weapons, of course, as well as you know, bosses and their patterns and enemy placements and colors, obviously, and all that. So yeah, there is a charged version of heat or a supercharged version of heat in the Rando, which does not require the player to charge. And I believe that's what Siberian Bull's using to get to the wood stage. Meanwhile, Casual Tom and matphilly finding themselves in metal, both hitting the checkpoint at the same time. I think all of our runners have at least done one Robot Master at this time, maybe 2. So it's kind of hard to tell who's in the lead just at the current time until we get to Wily. Like, usually the first one to get to Wily is usually the one we say is in the lead at that point. As most runners use different routing, and Pikachu, aka Heatman, that would be Pikachu from Cutman's Bad Scissors Day, the ROM hack. Yeah, he just takes out Bull, unfortunately, there. Yeah, go ahead. All right, yeah, and
so taking a little look, I see matphilly's got 3 stages down, Siberian Bull 3 stages down, and when I see that select screen for Arispici or a Casual Tom, we'll see how many stages they have down. Casual Tom did go through the Crashman stage already, so that does work in his favor, and it looks like we'll see the first zip as Casual Tom and matphilly both trying to set up on Bubbleman's stage to zip through this little section. They will, yeah, there we go. Casual Tom zipping through, as does matphilly with little issue, the first set of spikes.
Yeah, and Arispici had a very close encounter with Huggles, but he was able to find Air Shooter, and yeah, he made it through that as well. So yeah. So good stuff to him. Siberian Bull, on the meantime, has got 0 lives running through the last end of Heat. Man, I hope he brought his E-Tanks, because we know that Bubbles is a huggable Bubbles. He will hug him, and he doesn't have any E-Tanks, so hopefully he'll pick up some help on the way. He does, and we'll see how he deals with it, because, man, you would hate to just use or lose all that time redoing the stage, but it's very possible. I swear, if he dies, it's not my fault. Please do not say that I just commentator cursed him, because it didn't happen. That never happened. Okay, matphilly and Tom are synced up, and they are out of Bubble stage, Arispici into Airman stage, and they pick up item 1 for their troubles. So item 1 is locked behind Bubble. I believe item 2 is actually in Heat, if I recall correctly. Arispici picked that up. We got a strange-looking quick man stage for matphilly, and I believe that's Crash at the end of Casual Tom's Flashman stage. Yeah,
I believe you are right. Well, Siberian Bull having no trouble with that boss, so able to avert the disaster of having to go through Heatman yet again. Arispici looked like Quickman was at the end of the Airman stage. So 4 stages down for, I believe, all our runners at this point. Still a little difficult to say who's in the lead, because there are quicker stages than others. Pun intended on that one, for those that may not know. Quickman is a part of this game.
Oh, yeah, and the wall weakness is also randomized, and we see Siberian Bull checking that out. And yeah, I think that was Quick Boomerang, or the equivalent of.
And so that's knowledge that Casual Tom will have going forward. I don't believe any of the other runners have been able to test the wall aside from the standard Buster Shot, which I believe with the Mario sprite is a fireball from the Mario sprite sheet.
I believe you would be correct. Yes, sir. That was a fireball, and yeah, this Mario model was actually taken from Mario Arcade NES. Myself, Prodigy, Mega Kyle, and LD Creed have all contributed to the sprite development project of the Mega Man 2 randomizer. So big shout outs to us, I guess, and big shout outs to Squid, Dagon, and Mad Ewok Herd for continuing the development on the community randomizer itself. Duckfist, I think probably 2019 was the last time Duckfist made an update for this, and then he made it up in open source and gave his blessing for the community to continue the project. So yeah, and that's what we're doing. We love the game. It's a lot of fun. Hope you guys decide to join the Discord and check it out. yeah, check out some of the new stuff. I mean, hey, like I said, we'll have an announcement later after the race about you know, maybe a time soon that you could play these new sprites and new enhancements to the Rando.
All right, well, a little bit of an update. We have Arispici into Crashman stage, and we will see what the advantage of item 1 will allow Arispici for the next segment where the elevators are. I believe Arispici will be able to bypass most of this elevator section. Just jump on, get on. Oh, the prop tops are being a little, shall we say, aggressive in trying to stop Mario from going upward. Our second screen, easy, one little hop, and away we go. And this third stage will, or excuse me, third screen will go almost as easily as we saw Casual Tom earlier having to take that long elevator ride. So Arispici getting about a 45-second advantage over Casual Tom if you look at just that stage alone. So we'll see if Arispici is able to finish off the stage and consolidate on that time save.
Yeah, Tom finding heat toward the end of his seed here, so that's kind of where you want to find either heat or crash. We know Tom did do crash early with no boost or no item boost, no zips. I'm not sure. I don't think Siberian Bull has found. He has found heat. He hasn't found crash, and I don't think matphilly has found crash either. Arispici is going up the vertical climb and crash, but he had item 2 to kind of boost him, so he didn't have to wait for the ladders. So Tom has 2 robot masters left. Siberian Bull is also has 2 robot masters left, jumping into his last 2 stages, and yeah, matphilly is fighting our Heatman Pikachu.
All right, so we will see what. Oh, Casual Tom looks like he's setting up another zip.
Yeah, hey,
not able to get the item 3 where he wanted it.
Yeah, bonus points for zipping with the new sprites. Oh, just not enough. Unfortunate.
Oh, just out of energy right before.
Yeah, big bonus points. The sprites aren't exactly 1-to-1 with Mega Man. They are pretty close, or just about as humanly close as we could get some of these. But and some of them are 1-to-1. But Mario was one that I believe his head is a little shorter than where Mega Man's head's position was, and yeah. So I mean, it ends up working out. It feels and looks good, but yeah, some of the old visual cues for the standard Mega Man, especially for zipping, are just a tad bit different. matphilly fighting the Kirog, that's the frog, but his sprite replacement is the Matsasaburo, which is the top spinner from Top Man stage in Mega Man 3. That was a pretty clean swap, I believe Prodigy did. Arispici making his way through Metal. Heatman for Casual Tom. Oh, not finding it to the pit. And Bull making his crash climb now.
Yeah, so, Casual Tom had a little bit of a problem in the Yoku block section. Missing a jump and having to redo part of this stage, which... for that final time is not going to help much. So maybe giving the rest of our runners a little bit of a chance to catch up. As Casual Tom back into the Yoku section that gave him a little bit of trouble earlier on.
You thought that was a one-up, Siberian Bull? That was a Met. Did you guys see the one-up, Met? That was cool.
Yeah, that's a cute little addition. I saw them in Arispici's Woodneck stage, and I'm like, oh, we got a one-up drop, and then it turned into a Met, and I'm like, ooh, tricky.
Yeah, that actually is inspired from, I believe, Mega Man 10 or Mega Man 9. Mega Man 10 has those where the one-ups are actually enemies toward the end of the game. I think Mega Man 9 might also have them as well. Little tricky. Some new stuff to get used to.
All right, well, I believe Arispici and matphilly are on to their last of the Robot Master stages. Casual Tom as well. Siberian Bull might be a stage behind. I did not get a look at his screen. I'm not sure where he is at. With 4 runners to track, I've got to have my eyes all over the place, and I miss a little something here or there. But I think it's a race between matphilly and Arispici to see who will actually finish the first 4 Robot Master stages first, although I don't want to count out Casual Tom or Siberian Bull. If Siberian Bull is on his last stage, he might actually be the one in the lead.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to tell. It's four racers. You know, I mean, there's a lot of action going on the stream, and heck, I mean, you and me. It's been a little while since we commentated, and on top of that, we've got the new sprites, which are definitely maybe throwing the commentary game off just a tad bit, but not really. I mean, you know, we're commentary veterans. We know we know what's happening. But
so
yes,
it is Siberian Bull to the boss door first. So, the race is on. Arispici and Siberian Bull. Siberian Bull, this is his last stage. So we'll see what we get here. That's Flashman for Siberian Bull, Woodman for Arispici.
Yes, Jackie Chanman, also from Cutman Bad Scissors Day. Quickman for Casual Tom. Toadman for Mega Man 4 for Arispici. And matphilly is going to still be climbing the final crash climb, and that's Dr. Wigglebrow. No, it's not. That's Dr. Light. What are you doing there, Dr. Light? Never seen him there before. That's usually Dr. Riley. But that also means...
Yeah, it looks like good guys gone bad today here in Mega Man 2 Randomizer. A little plot twist going on here.
Yeah, we usually have a game we play where you guess the color of the Mecha Dragon at the end of the stage in Wily 1. So chat, go ahead and guess the color. I guess we could give some time for donations now, as these Metroids are falling down on our 3 runners that have made it in the stage. If we have donations. If not, then I guess we'll just keep rolling. matphilly getting item 3. And he's joining the rest of our guys, you know. Crazy, you know. All 3 of these guys, all 4 of these guys took 4 different paths, and yet they are pretty close together. I have to say. All first time playing with all these new sprites, too. So I was kind of worried.
Yeah, nobody getting tripped up with...
Yeah,
that's definitely a good thing to see... You know, all our runners able to adapt to the new hurdles being thrown their way, as it looks like Siberian Bull starting the climb up toward the dragon. I'm not sure if we threw out our guesses, but I'm going to go purple and green for mine.
I'll take red and yellow, weak to metal.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you can throw a weakness in there too, chat.
Yeah, the bubble lead is my standby favorite for the weakness. There are 2 weaknesses that the dragon has, so we'll see if Siberian Bull's able to find one, and if the other runners are able to find another one.
Hey, you know, I guess that dragon got a little older since 1987 or 89, whichever year this game came out, because he's got a horn now. And he is red and yellow. Yo, I guessed that. That was what I guessed. Yes, I was right. What prize do I receive? What prize do I receive? Bro, I promise I have not looked to see it. I just... Nice.
Alright.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, guys, make sure to get your donations in. Yeah, I mean, you know, Mario community has Mario Maker versus like Mario ROM hacks as far as like say Super Mario World goes, or Mario 3 and stuff like that. And it's somewhat similar here. That is a chicken. That is a chicken with its head cut off running in Wily 2. Look at that.
Ay, ay,
Oh, no. Matphilly might be in some trouble. I don't know what's going on with the screen. I see him, you know, pressing some buttons. Unfortunate. Did he? Maybe he hit some sort of glitch. I don't know.
Oh, that would be rather inconvenient if a glitch comes around. But, you know, it is kind of what it is, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, these graphic changes are
the bubble lead.
These graphic changes are definitely an alpha. So, I mean, it's not exactly. I mean, they have been tested and pretty well tested, but from time to time, I mean, we haven't run into anything bad so far in testing. So, I mean, yeah, I see him trying to press buttons on the emulator, so I'm not sure what might have triggered that, unfortunately. What he can do is reset and password in right quick to Wily 1 and redo the stage. It would just be like him dying at the dragon and game over. Let me go ahead and send him a message to let him know, because it seems like he's frozen and not knowing what to do.
It could just be something on his end with a little bit of stream lag as well, but you know, I'm.
No, he said he soft locked. He did say he soft locked.
Oh, okay.
That is the nature. That is the nature of the randomizer, though. I mean, the randomizer does do soft locks from time to time, but I mean, also so does. I mean, there are so many changes at this point in the randomizer, unfortunately. So I mean, this is like a byproduct of randomization. Let me pass him a password to get back to Wily 1. So hopefully he can. Yeah. You can type in.
Oh yeah, this is definitely he can... an F in the chat situation for matphilly. 100%, as it looks like Arispici into the lead, getting to the guts tank before Siberian Bull. Casual Tom going up against our Picotan blocks, using what looks to be a fast fire crash bomb. He won't have enough weapon energy, so he'll have to audible out into something else, but getting through the first little section there, and it looks like straight to the bubble lead for Casual Tom, as Siberian Bull and Arispici now into Wily 4.
We'll see if Matt can get back on track to password back in. I think he's trying to do that. Unfortunate. And yeah, LV Creed actually says that's a vanilla glitch. That is not to the randomizer. So yeah, we'll have to look into patching that out as far as developers go on the Rando. But yeah, big shout outs to Creed, shout outs to Squidman, Matt, you know, shout outs to you guys, all you guys, NoReset, everybody that's in the chat, you know, watching along. Yeah, unfortunately, Matt did lose a little bit of time, probably about 2 minutes, but we'll see if we can still keep it under the goal, hopefully. I believe the goal was 45 minutes, and we're pushing these runners to the max with these new sprites and new changes. You know, all these guys not used to this. Casual Tom making his way to the guts tank. Meanwhile, Wily 4 elevator screens for Arispici and Siberian Bull. Arispici slightly in the lead by 1 screen. This race is pretty tight. Still pretty tight. Oh no, Bull taking a death as well. Unfortunate.
Yikes. You know, somebody had to open their mouth and say that somebody's in the lead by a screen, and now that gap's opened up a little bit for Siberian Bull making a little bit of an error.
I do not take faults for that. You guys cannot blame me for every problem the runners have in this game. That's not fair. It's not fair. All right, so Arispici has a good lead. Does that mean he's gonna die to Pico or to Blue Beams now? We'll find out. I'll take the fault for that one if it happens. All right, we found the wall weakness in Quick Boomerang, which actually is a fireball. I believe that might be from Peercast. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. No, I had written down what sprite patches I used so I could tell you guys what came from where. However, we're using Creed Seed, so I don't know. I don't know which one it is. However, Blue Beam turrets are going down pretty quickly. One more shot, only Arispici can take a damage, but it looks like he takes it out with the crash bomb or the equivalent of. Meanwhile, Siberian Bull in his final hallway, and Tom making his climb to Wily 4 to the top. And matphilly with his rematch to the Dragon.
Yeah, Arispici into the refight room, so we'll see all 8 Robot Masters one more time, as Arispici having a bit of a time here with Uggles. Might be able to take him out. Ooh, that was a little closer than I think he would have liked. But 1 Robot Master down in the refights for Arispici, as Siberian Bull in the Blue Beam turret room. In the Blue Beam turrets. Oh, I had to hesitate a second. I'm like, wait a second. Are they the Blue Beams? Am I thinking of the right game here?
I always get Picos and Blue Beams confused for it. Not physically, but just like what they're. I guess the name is somewhat similar. 4-letter word, unfamiliar with myself, I guess. But yeah, Siberian Bull finds crash bombs, and he's going to be joining Arispici in the refights. Casual Tom close on their heels going into his fight. Finds that 1-up mushroom for Mario.
Oh no, matphilly having another issue with the dragon fight, falling off of the middle block, so no security blanket, and into the abyss for matphilly. So gonna lose a little more time with having to redo the climb section. One of the unfortunate instances of the Wily stages is there's no checkpoint right before the boss door. So if you mess up and lose the boss fight in one way or another, that sets you back to the mid-stage checkpoint. So a little bit of...
I will say it's possible that he is tilted just a tad bit. This climb section is not treating him the best because it's got like enemies and stuff that like sometimes you can just breeze right by there, but those enemies are jumping at him and everything. I mean, and with the soft lock, I don't blame him if he has tilted just a tad bit. But hopefully he can get it on track and make it through the rest of the Wily stages. Meanwhile, Arispici on the machine, and it is Buster Week. Dr. Light up in that machine this time.
Can
driving
we patch
himself
this
away
out of the new randomizer?
Absolutely not.
No Buster. No Buster.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
No Buster on the Wily machine. You'd think that, he'd learn not to use such, low quality metal for his own machine. Oh my, yay.
I mean,
I guess it is Dr. Light this time, so, maybe he didn't quite, learn the lessons of Dr. Wily, as Arispici dropping down into what I tend to call Victory Road here. A very easy section, just run to the right, and there shouldn't be much of an issue.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see what the alien fight has in store for Arispici. If it is an alien, that's not an alien, that's a crystal. That is also from a ROM hack. But yeah, pretty neat stuff. So Arispici gonna find the weakness or look for the weakness. Meanwhile, Siberian Bull and Tom in the refights. matphilly did make it through the dragon. He's in Wily 2 at this point, and that looks like air shooter. And Arispici, that is GG's. It's time for Arispici in the chat. We'll get you an official time here shortly, hopefully. I believe it was 33 minutes and maybe 24, 25 seconds, something along those lines.
Yeah, with all the new hurdles being thrown at the runners, a 33-minute time, even in the olden days, was a very solid time. Siberian Bull, oh no.
Yeah, that's going to cost him.
Yikes.
Taking a death to the machine. Tom going against Huggles, so it's a race for second place at this point.
Well, Siberian Bull with a full life bar should be able to make short work of this Wily machine.
Yeah. I suppose maybe we could get a post-race interview with Ari or Tom or these guys, as we have a little bit of time left for Estimate, and matphilly also has to finish up a little bit. So we'll see if we can't unmute some of these microphones here after these guys and see what they thought of the new changes and seeds and stuff. But Bull fighting, dropping down to fight his alien. Tom right on his heels, getting out of the machine. You guys are lucky the Creed is nice, because there is a hard mode of Pico Pico that actually makes Pico disappear. So we'll
oh, yikes.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's news.
That would be a spicy one.
That is definitely a spicy one. You might see it in next year's tournament. We'll see. Or this year's tournament. Sorry, we haven't had this year's tournament. Which
yeah, it would be this year.
Yeah. Which all right, that's GG for Siberian Bull time. It's on final hit, so we'll see Tom closing in right behind.
Oh, finding the air shooter right away for Casual
and
Tom.
there's time for Casual Tom. On matphilly on Wily 3, so he still has Wily 3, Wily 4. He has the refights and then machine and alien. Yeah, so he might end up having to take all the way up into the 40 or 45 minute estimate. We'll see. Hopefully he makes it in time. I mean, with all things considered, he did have a rough time on the dragon, especially after soft lock. But yeah, I guess while we see if we can unmute Arispici, Siberian Bull, and Tom to see their thoughts, I guess I can go ahead and make the announcement that if you guys join the Discord later today, these sprites will be available in a download. It's not exactly going to be the full program randomizer itself. You can download that on the side, and you will have to custom patch just like this, just like we did for this run. But yeah, if you're interested and you're a little bit tech savvy at the house and you have the ROMs and all that, all you need, then you can play these sprites later tonight. So that would be the announcement. Also, tournament, as far as the tournament goes, I mentioned that I would announce the tournament date perhaps at this event, but unfortunately we haven't we're not exactly prepared to host the tournament this year just yet. So I think we'll have to do the announcement through the Discord for that. That'll probably be for towards the end of summer or maybe even fall is going to be when the tournament takes place this year. But yeah, we just want to clean up some of this sprite work and stuff like that, and hopefully implement it into the next update in order to host the tournament with the option to pick some of these sprites like Mario or the other options that were in the bid war like Hatsune Miku or I believe Luigi. We had Samus Aran, which she wasn't in the bid war, but her counterpart Justin Bailey from Metroid was in the bid war. Final Fantasy 1 Fighter, and then more to come, you know, so because we've got quite a few people working on this stuff. So yeah,
Red
I hope
Major
you guys
Riot.
Red Major Riot. We'll see, but hopefully you guys you know, enjoyed that. That was the announcement that I have. But I don't know if you guys are listening, if we could get Arispici, Bull, and Tom maybe to, if we get their mics live to see some of their thoughts, that would be cool. While we watch matphilly finish up, he's on the Spike Room number 3.
If things are able to go to plan, so to say, matphilly should be done within the next 4 minutes or so. The rest of this stage, once you get through these, what we tend to call anxiety rooms, as they tend to be the great equalizer with someone making a mistake, which unfortunately did happen to Siberian Bull this time around, and that allowed Arispici to finish first out of the whole group. So, you know, matphilly now going to have a go at our boo beam turret, so we'll see if he knows the wall weaknesses. Doing a little pause buffer here, and let's see. Yep, there we go. The wall's down, and it looks like now all he has to do is figure out what the turret weakness is. So he's gonna get rid of these walls, and now he's gonna do a little bit of searching. Nope, not the air shooter, not the wood, the leaf shield. Let's see, pause buffering to avoid the damage once more. Nope, not the bubble lead. There we go, found the crash bomb. So one thing to keep in mind is that it is not possible to open up the menu screen while an item or a shot is on the screen. So we saw matphilly previously to dodge the boo beam turret shots by pause buffering, but with the item 1 off on the screen, you cannot open the menu to switch, so you cannot use that little trick. So matphilly able to still persevere, get into the boss refights, and it looks like Huggles for round 1. As matphilly subscribing to the left to right strategy. Siberian Bull, I believe, went right to left, which is obviously the correct way to do things.
Yeah, so there's a battle of how to take on the refights if you do go clockwise or counterclockwise. So yeah, I don't know. I guess right to left would be clockwise. I personally use counterclockwise, but that's me.
Ay. Oh, well, there's the problem, Charlie boy. You know, now you know where you can improve on, you know, your overall time. Try it the other way. Maybe it'll work out.
It's absolutely the right way to go. It's absolutely the right way to go. But no, serious. In all seriousness, yeah. matphilly, let's cheer him on. He's trying to finish up. He's got Airman. He's on his refights. He's about halfway through, I believe. Then he's just got the Alien. Yeah, that's 4 refights down, 4 to go. Yeah, up next, Siberian Bull will be coming up with a Mega Man 6 PAL percent run. So make sure to stay tuned for that. This is the start of the Mega Man block here at the NoReset across Les Petits Rois. I hope I said that right. My French, I don't speak it, so I'm sorry, but if I butchered the pronunciation. But yeah, you know, awesome cause nonetheless. Make sure to get your donations in if you can. But yeah, matphilly against Quickman. He takes him out. Oh, sorry, Toadman. I was watching the restream. My bad. I messed up. Now he's against Toadman, which is taken over from Woodman, and his last Robot Master is Metal Man, throwing what actually looks like the sun a little bit.
Yeah, quite
the
true.
blinking sun this time. Last time, all the other seeds, when you get completely white metal blades, it looked like the sun. This time, it flashes at you. And Dr. Light in the capsule. Let's see how he does with his fight. Buster only, right through it. Good stuff to matphilly.
So matphilly now into the final section of the game. Small little descent. I can't fathom. Yep, gonna do a quick little item check, and oh no, going to the left. Ay. Personally,
I mean,
you know, were this a race, I would say it's always the proper strategy to run to the right, because now these drippers have a chance at accidentally sniping you, and they will take a good quarter, if not more, depending on how the randomizer does the damage of that life bar, and it's not something you want to have happen. So that's one less hit to the alien slash crystal here that Dr. Light turns into at the end of the stage.
Yeah. matphilly going through, trying to find out what it was, and he finds the air shooter indeed. And get your GGs in chat for matphilly. He's going to come out with a time, I believe that was 44:31 or 45:31. Sorry. So yeah, just a little tad slow. I say slow with the slow poke, but you know, with all things considered, he did have the password back into the game. So please get your GGs in chat for all the runners. I hope you guys enjoyed the Mega Man 2 randomizer and what we have showcased here for you guys today. Big shout outs to NoReset Speedrun for allowing us to yet again take over the stream for a little bit to show our fun, humble little game. And if you guys are interested, once again, please join the Discord so that way you know, you can keep up with all the news and updates. Like, hey, you got plenty of time to learn the game and join the tournament later on this year. So yeah, keep that in mind. Big shout outs to Frico, Duckfist for the original developer again, Squidman, Daggett, Matt Ewok, Herd, the community developers, the head community developers, myself, Prodigy, Mega Kyle, LB Creed for doing the sprite devs, Casual Tom, Arispici, siberianbull9, and matphilly, of course, for running. Frico for being my co-commentator. Did I miss anybody?
Ooh, good question.
But yeah, all right, yeah. I guess that's gonna do it for us. All right, thanks, guys.
All right, we survived.
Yep. See you guys later on. I guess I'll see y'all on down the road. I'll see y'all on the Discord for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, it was a pleasure. I was getting a little worried it was running up against the time where I needed to start getting ready for work, but I still got 20 minutes or so. So
there you go. Go grab you a sandwich, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. So just wanted to make sure everything was good to go before I bounced out, and that'll do it, I guess. Right?
Yep.
No interviews?
No, I think they already went to break. So, yeah, I think we're good.
Okay.
GG's, y'all. I'll see y'all later.
Thanks, have a good one. All right, everyone. So we're going to transition to our little break here, and we're going to head back with another Mega Man run for Mega Man 6. Stay tuned, everyone. Stay with us. We're not done yet.